Hello guys, welcome back to the CSA Forex channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin. What is the Bitcoin up to now, right? From the chart that we have right in front of us, you can see that we've already mapped out some key levels from the daily time frame. And if you look closely from the daily time frame, of course, you will notice that price has been acting according to the support and resistance areas where we had resistance, 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 which later broke to the upside, acted as support, support, support. So you can see that this is the present support, right, based on what's happening now. And over here, we have like resistance, we have some resistance, and then support here. And then price didn't quite get to this point here, but then, of course, you can easily call this the resistance area here. So we have price in between the support resistance. Of course, on every chart, you'd always have multiple support resistance levels. But based on this one that we have now, right, the question now is what is the Bitcoin up to? Because it seems to have stalled right inside this box here. So that means that we have some sort of consolidation, some sort of ranging that is happening right now, right? So let's do something. Let's drop down to the lower time frame of 4 hours and see what we can make out of it. Because we need to be sure what the Bitcoin is doing on this time frame that will give us an idea of how to enter the market. Now, from this daily time frame, because we're going to work our way down from the daily to 4 hours and probably 1 hour, and then we'll stop at the 1 hour. So based on this, is more or less at the area of resistance, but it didn't quite get there if you ask me, because I'd have loved a stronger tap over here. And I think you also need to consider that when you look at price, it is not a price point, but a price area or level. So you can still say that this is resistance where it's got to over here. And I'll just prefer something a bit higher. So now looking at the 4 hours time frame, you can see, okay, on the 4 hours time frame, now it's getting a bit clearer what was happening on that daily based on this consolidation here. And then whenever you have your consolidation like this, your triangle, and of course, by the time it starts to get tighter and tighter, it simply means that a breakout is about to occur. I repeat, a breakout is about to occur. But the question now is, in what direction is it going to go to? Remember, this is our area of resistance, and then this is our area of support. Now, instead of waiting for price to get to this point for a possible sell, or waiting for price to get to this point for a possible buy, why not wait for the breakout either to the upside or to the downside? Now, when this breakout occurs, wait for a pullback to that area that it broke out from and then watch it go higher. That means that when it pulls back to this area, this is your area of interest for entry to buy back to this area here, or you look for a pullback if it breaks to the downside. And then from this point here, look for potential entry to take the price down, right? You can see that from the daily time frame, it was close to the resistance, but still not good enough for me, right? For some other traders, they might say, okay, it's good for sell. But then you notice that we were having some, series of candles. And those candles, by the way, they seem to be forming some sort of inside bars if you look at them again from the daily time frame, right? Some traders could also look at that with respect to what we call dips, right? That is like the double inside bar and so on. So the more inside bars you have, it shows the more consolidation ranging that we have, and then it's about to break out. So this is what you could do to try to get in on a trade on the Bitcoin. Now let's even drop down to the hourly time frame for further clues on what we can see over here, right? Then of course, you can now decide on what you want to do. Remember we said that we're looking out for a breakout based on that triangle that we had here on the 4 hours time frame based on this. But if you look at what we have over here, now we have this area here as resistance, resistance, support, 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 support. That's a whole lot of support. Now, for me, it's not quite there yet, right? I want it to drop a bit further and then maybe give out that price action candlestick that you could use to enter for buying. It could be your bullish engulfing. It could be your bullish pin bar or your bullish hammer in this area here. And then when you have that candle, and then use it to pull the trigger to take it higher, right? Don't forget, based on the consolidation we're having now, price is either going to break to the upside or downside. I'm just trying to show you how you can take advantage of this from the lower time frame perspective. So from this here, look for a bullish candlestick pattern to jump in here and then to take it up back to these highs here of about 28,500 thereabout. Or if the price should break to the downside, because this can also be considered as a flip zone, it has acted as resistance in the past. So if it breaks to the downside, then wait for a possible pullback. Mind you, this pullback might not occur, might continue to go down, or whatever the case may be, who knows? But you wait as a trader. Patience is very key, very, very important. So you wait as a trader for price to pull back to this area that should now act as what? Should now act as resistance. You get your bearish engulfing, bearish pin bar, bearish hammer, whatever candlestick formation, and then watch it go back down to about 2600 area, right? 26,000 area rather. And then this would be a good one for take profit. You will notice that based on the entry here, whether it's for buying or for selling, notice that the take profit area is far away. That means that it is pretty good for the risk to reward ratio. I repeat, it's pretty good for the risk to reward ratio. Now, these are the type of trades that you should be looking out for. Look out for those trades that you risk something small and then the profit is 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, and so on, greater than the risk that you're putting in. That simply means that even if you have like 5 losses or even not even more, just one winner of this kind of magnitude can easily take care of those losses. So this is what should be your final piece to the puzzle before you pull the trigger, right? Always ensure that your reward is greater. The more greater it is than the risk, the better it is for you. Now, with that said, I want to say thank you for joining me in this video. If you have questions, feel free to comment below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And of course, give this video a thumbs up, right? So I want to say thank you for joining me. If you have questions, feel free to reach out and I'll get back to you in good time. Thank you, guys. Cheers for now. Bye.